Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Victor Reyes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. There is Moustakas to look at him for the first out. Next for the Tigers, Brian Reynolds, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
Swing and a liner. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. Into the box, Jorge Polanco. High in the air down the right field line. Lewis waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Eric Haas.
The catcher
has a look, now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there. As this now into the box. DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he sets him down swinging. DJ LeMahieu is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Nicky Lopez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. One out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. ball sent back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Batting third, the left
Here's
fielder,
Randy Arozarena as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Runners on the move for second. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Haas has it, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
third baseman, number 7, Jonathan.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Batting fifth,
Nate Lowe digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Scope aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
No, that's down.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Robbie Grossman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Popped up, Rizzo trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Nico Goodra. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1-1. Here it is. Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman,
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Fouled off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grossman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Up next, Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Arenado.
Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Reyes has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. So 2 out, nobody on. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heat.
We'll have to press pause as that strike. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Lewis waits on it. 1 out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit. Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit. In now, Eric Haas. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down the third baseline. Reynolds at second. Polanco at first. 1 gone. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Kyle Lewis waits on deck. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's back into second here safely.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The relay, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. At the plate now, Nicky Lopez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and up next will be Randy Arozarena as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
To 2-2 now. Lewis over at second. LeMahieu is over at first with 1 away. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Nolan Arenado. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Digging in will be Nate Lowe. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gallo.
He's right there. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting.
2 down, no one on base. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. To the plate now, Kyle Lewis.
The right fielder.
Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. At the plate, Nicky Lopez. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Again, another foul ball. Lewis on second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning. And that's in there. Base hit. Lewis rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Into the box, Randy Arozarena, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Gonna be a tough play. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now everybody's going to be safe.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Nico Goodra. First pitch coming, here it is. As he rips it on the ground to second. Moustakas has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So now it's Brian Reynolds. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Bottom of the inning now. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Jose Arena, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. This will come up empty that time on a sinker and strike 1. Polanco onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
He'll try again, 1-2. Haas over to his right, and he makes the play to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Next, here is Eric Haas. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moustakas has this one for route number 2. So stepping in is Jonathan Scope. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In now is the Yankees DH. DJ LeMahieu is 2 for 3 thus far. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez.
Not shortstop.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to bat, Randy Arozarena, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
That's in there. Base hit. LeMahieu is on his way home. He scores. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and now here's Nate Lowe.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
On a line, that's a base hit.
The left fielder.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman. In the dirt here. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. 1-1.
That's just out.
Now here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. Polanco shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Late that time for a strike.
Down, 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And there's his first base hit in this one. To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Scope trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Next to stand in is Gary Sanchez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now to the plate, Nico Goodra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes, singled in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. Chad Green gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. At the plate, Ryan Reynolds. And he puts it on the ground to second. Moustakas is there. 1 there on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The right fielder,
Joe Jimenez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game. At the plate now, Nicky Lopez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's safe. So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And that's in there, base hit. Throw won't get him. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Polanco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And they're runners at the corners now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Clay Holmes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Haas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. Holmes is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Yanks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jordan Montgomery. Innings is
Mm-hmm.